lot happened in the end, but I guess start with Nola. You've seen him pitch a lot. Like, is that as good as you've seen the curveball?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it doesn't. I've seen his curveball really good, but it was as good as it gets tonight. And it wasn't just the curveball; it was, the velocity came back up, which was good to see. Command was excellent. He pitched really well.
Sending him back out there for the eighth, was there any hesitation in that? What went into that?
No, not really. And we had Albie ready for Blackman. His pitch count was in pretty good shape. He was pitching well.
What's your reaction to the Jeff Hoffman play? Did you think he had him at first?
I wasn't sure because it was a pile of dust. So I'm happy he was out, but I wasn't quite sure, and I wanted to make sure that Hoffman was okay.
Did he get spiked? Like, did he get cut in his arm?
No. So this happens to him every once in a while. It's from the seam of the baseball when he throws it. He gets a cut on the top of his thumb. He should be fine. They just clean it up.
So Bocce ends up getting the game-winning hit, but you didn't. You pinch ran for Schwarber not until there was one out. Why didn't he go out there right away?
Well, it was in the middle of an at-bat.
Right.
And once you get to one out, there's a little more urgency to score. Nobody out, he gets a base hit, and we have to hold, and we still have 3 outs to work with. So once we get to one out, then it's time to go.
And you sacrificed Witt there, knowing that they could put Bowman on.
Yeah.
You okay with that, though?
Yeah. You still have 2 shots, really, because you're going to play the infield end. They're not going to throw through, so we can just run to second base. So they're not going to turn double play, so at least we get Turner to play.
Yeah, Bocce has gotten very few at-bats here. How nice was it to see him come
That was great.
Yeah.
It really was.
About the play that Real Muto made into
Yeah.
flip to the Jeff.
Yeah, option quarterback. All state.
Did Robles get hurt after the game in the celebration?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
With Hoffman, do you think that cut might have contributed at all to the wild pitches, or?
Possibly, because I don't know. He's a tough guy, but I'm not sure how it affects him. But it could.
How do you look at it? I mean, you guys only scored 2 runs again tonight, and you're over 500 now. I mean, how do you kind of compartmentalize both things? Like, you're winning games, but you're not. You're also.
Yeah, I mean, we're finding ways to win. We're getting great pitching, and hopefully that keeps going. And then once our offense gets going, then we're going to be just fine. But right now we're grinding. We're finding ways to win, so that's a good sign.
Did Nola's velocity, was it where you expected it to be, or did it even surprise you as much as it jumped from his first three, knowing that he pitched?
No, it was kind of expected.
Okay.
Yeah, that's usually where he's at this time of year.
Does it worry you at all how frustrated Bryce seems to be right now?
Well, when Bryce isn't hitting, he's always frustrated, so eventually he comes out of it.
Bryce and a bunch of guys tonight had good hard contact, but it felt like the balls were just dying on the warning track or shortly before it. It wasn't cold. There was no wind. What do you make of that?
I'm not sure what to make of it, but we did hit some balls hard, and that's all I look at. The fact that they didn't go to the ballpark, I don't know what that is, but we did hit some balls hard. Stott's having good at bats. He really is. Trey looks like he's coming around, which is nice. And, we just got to get a couple other guys going.